Alrighty, this arena cube has been awesome, and you know what? Opening a mox also awesome. Ooh, I do love me a malevolent rumble. Let's see. This ought to put 4 people into white weenie, 6 people into Boros. Perfect. Mystical Tutor's gone. Portal probably comes back. Malevolent Rumble could come back, but I'm going to start with Mox Emerald. I'm going to see which direction this takes us. Could it be green beatdown? Could it be mono green ramp? No. Could it be artifacts? Yes. Could it be breach? Also yes. Could it be Lurrus? Well, I'd be willing to accept offers. Let's see what the next pack has for us in terms of a direction, but starting with Mox Emerald, no complaints here. All right, what do we got? Oh, there's a Lurrus. There's also a Prismatic Vista, Sylvan Safekeeper, Manamorphose. All right, I did not do Lurrus justice last time. I think Lurrus is good. I'm going to take Lurrus here, and I'm going to draft a Lurrus companion deck. Even though this Mox is the worst Mox to go with Lurrus, that's okay. The goal, removal, fixing, card draw, win with Lurrus grind. I like it. I actually think it's totally solid against Boros to have a strategy like that. But we'll see if I can resist taking, Dark Ritual and Tendrils of Agony, because that takes things in a different direction, though. Also a plausible one. I do think that last pack, if you wanted to take something not Lurrus, Prismatic Vista was probably the pick, but I don't mind taking Lurrus and having a bit of a direction to start the draft. What do we got? Okay, now there's Gut and Lelia. There's Malcolm, Pyrokinesis, Frantic Search. See, here, look, I'm going to resist the temptation to take Frantic Search and just draft combo. I'm going to take Malcolm, because I think Malcolm is great in Lurrus decks, and maybe Deathrite Shaman could come back. I think that would be pretty nice too. And then here, there's a bunch of blue cards. There's a Retrofitter, which I am, of course, obsessed with. Xander's Lounge, Mana Confluence, Thraben, Bankbuster, Collective Brutality. I kind of want to just take Xander's Lounge. Retrofitter is good if I end up with some way to generate more mana. It is good. It can be good in Lurrus decks for sure. But Xander's Lounge is pretty nice as well. I'm not going to take Jace or Enduring Curiosity. It really is between Retrofitter and Xander's Lounge. I don't really like Mana Confluence in Lurrus decks because they're control decks. They take a long time. You keep tapping them. All right. I'm just going to take Retrofitter. I'm a big fan. And then, look, now I just take Tundra. That's a nice pickup. I also could, if I need to, bin Lurrus, but we're not there yet. Passing on Oculus, Metamorph, World Spine Worm, Uro. Some pretty large ones. And then here, Remand is fantastic. There's also Scalding Tarn. Those are both great, but I feel like I'm just blue-eye right now, so I could just take Remand. Obviously, I will want to play more colors in the future, but I'm liking the way this looks. And then here, a 7th pick, Underworld Breach, and Lurrus is actually incredible with Breach. All right, I'll take that over Meticulous Archive. I swear, I don't just sit on Arena forcing Underworld Breach all day. I have to do other things sometimes too. I'm going to take Multiversal Passage here. Get some nice fixing over Zuranorb and some Jeskai lands, but the Passage is, of course, quite better. All right, so given this development, I guess I would trade Retrofitter for Xander's Lounge, but I wouldn't trade Remand for Scalding Tarn. I actually don't mind this at all. We've got a good start. And you know what? A Tundra, at the very least, is an island that can cast Lurrus. So I like that too. And then here, Reprieve and Mystical Tutor came back. Honestly, I think I just take Reprieve. I don't like Mystical Tutor right now in this deck. And it seems like white-blue is pretty open. Got some good late white and blue stuff. So we can still just be kind of like Lurrus-y control. And then here, it's the worst land. I do have an Emerald. I guess the Rumble's already gone too, but I don't know. I like taking lands. And then here, I think I take a black-white land. I don't have any fetches for Deathrite, so let's just take the Bleachbone Verge. I'll take Brutality, I think, over Bankbuster. I do like Bankbuster, but it's not looking so much like a Bankbuster deck right now. All right, so I got some green lands if I want them. But again, Malevolent Rumble is the green card I'm most likely to want to play, and that didn't wheel out of my opening pack. All right, let's see what we got. Library and Verdant. Library can be really good with some of these things. I'm not passing Hull Breach or Minsc and Boo. Guess I will just take Library. Library is pretty great. I would like to see some cheap interaction. I haven't really seen much. I haven't seen any one-mana removal, any discard, anything like that. So picking up those kind of cards would be pretty nice, I will say. Though, of course, picking up the rest of the Breach combo would also not be bad. But things like Oust, Fatal Push. There's Urza's Saga. Okay, and I have a Mox and a Retrofitter. There's Force and Negation, and there's like Underground Sea or Blood Crypt. I'm not interested in Wasteland or Time Spiral or anything. I think Urza's Saga is pretty good. It's pretty great with Mox too. Also, if we do end up with Lion's Eye Diamond and Breach in the Breach package in our deck, having Urza's Saga is really good there as well. And then here, there's Soul Guide, but I think I just take Hallowed Fountain over Spire Bluff. It's just a much better land, even though I know I have a red card that I do ultimately want to splash. There's also Staff to go with Retrofitter, but it's just, and there's Soul Guide Lantern. I do love me a Soul Guide, but I think just taking the blue-white land is going to be nice. And then here, here there's Fatal Push and Toxic Deluge. I do like both of those cards, but I think the Deluge is more important. Also an Inspiring Vantage. If that came back around, I'd be pretty thrilled. Oh, Wooded Foothills. Yeah, there's also Miscalc, though, and I have a bunch of Tundras and stuff. Wooded Foothills is actually the worst color for me. If I had taken Xander's Lounge, then I wouldn't have taken Saga, so I'd have a less powerful deck but more mana. I could also take Shieldred's Edict, but I think Miscalc is better. If my mana was different, I'd take Chain Lightning. Oh, I'll take Balance here. Balance is fantastic. Okay, now I have 2 sweepers, so I'm not a lot less worried about needing more removal, and I'm glad I took Miscalc over Shieldred's Edict too. All right. This is looking like a kind of nice deck here. And here, I'll just take Blackcleave Cliffs. I don't like Enlightened Tutor that much, even though it can get Underworld Breach, it's true. But Blackcleave Cliffs is nice. My mana base actually is not looking too bad. This person's got all the packs. And here, Inquisition, easy. I was looking at the Vindicate and Blazemire Verge, but Inquisition is definitely what I want. Could use more mana, as always, but I have a 5-color fixer, and then a Fast Land, a Bleachbone Verge, and then Tundra and Hallowed Fountain, and the worst Mox. Could use the rest of the Breach combo. We're not getting it this pack, but we could in the next pack. Okay, there's a Wrath, but I think we're at Creeping Tar Pit levels. I don't think Voidwalker is good. And also, we have almost all untapped lands, which is pretty nice. So, makes the Creeping Tar Pit even more appealing. Oh, wow. Underground Sea, Blood Crypt, and Cut Down. And Burst Lightning. But I'm going to take one of the lands. I'll take a blue-black land. I think that's going to be better. I mean, they're both pretty good, but I think Underground Sea is better. And then, Blood Tithe? If the mana works out, Blood Tithe is great. And I look like I am Grixis with a couple white cards, so yeah, so I have 2 blue-black lands, 1 black-red land, black-white, 2 blue-whites, and then a Multiversal Passage. Really, the only thing I'm missing is the Breach combo. Other than that, things are going pretty nicely. I could use another artifact or 2 for this Urza Saga, it's true. I'm just hoping to open another Mox here. You open a Lotus Lurrus. And Wheeling Underground Sea, that is pretty good. Not going to lie. Ooh, Fatal Push came back too. All right. Oh, and Shieldred's Edict? Okay, well, we're actually pretty set here. This is looking great. Just removal into either Breach combo or just Lurrus. Winning with Lurrus seems totally legit. Tarmogoyf actually is not a 0, funnily enough. This pack has a Mana Drain in it, a Stock Up, a Skull Clamp, Voice, Felia, Wheel, Dark Ritual, Console. Oh, I'm going to get something back because there's, I guess, technically, if no one takes Emrakul, Chariot, 6, Islet, or Boseiju, maybe I don't get something I want back. But I think I'm going to take Drain. I just think Lurrus decks use Drain really well. I don't want to take Skull Clamp. And I don't want to take Dark Ritual. I'm not set up for Wheel. Yeah, Drain looks great. Maybe something nice will wheel, but I'm not holding my breath. And then here, well, Flash isn't really that good in this deck, obviously. There's Colonnade, Oust, Pyrogoyf, Lightning Helix. Pyrite, you can recur with Lurrus, which is nice. I'm a little low on actual stuff to recur. Blood Tithe is probably going to have to do some work. There's Stoneforge Mystic, but I didn't take the Skull Clamp. Yeah, this pack's a lot weaker. There's 8 cards I wanted in the last pack, and this pack, I could just take Oust. I could take Colonnade. I don't really want to take Colonnade, though. I could take Pyrite for Retrofitter, Lurrus, and Urza Saga. Oy, all right. I guess that actually, I think, is going to be the pick. And then here, I'll take Arid Mesa. Arid Mesa has to get all my colors right. It does not technically get black yet, but I'm sure it will. I like Galvanic Discharge, but I just picked up some good removal. And I like Iteration, too, but I think taking mana is going to be more important. All right, and then here, a Lightning Bolt and a Dismember, and Murderous Cut. I assume Dismember's got to be better. Yeah, it's also easier to cast. This deck's not always going to have red mana. Well, it doesn't look like I'm breaching. Oh, here I'll take Unearth. Having a way to get back Lurrus is really nice. And I would like to pick up another card or two that I can recur with Lurrus for value. I don't have very many. This Underworld Breach actually is not really looking like it's going to do anything. I need some more stuff. I mean, I could still get the combo here. There's three packs left. So if I run into just, boom, Brain Freeze LED right in a row, that's one thing. Picking up a Bauble would be really nice. Chromatic Star actually does kind of what I want. I just want something to recur for with Lurrus for value. Okay. I guess we're not breaching. Now there's Generous Plunder versus Hymn to Turok. Oh, if my mana supports it, Hymn to Turok is pretty nice. I think I will take that. I think I have pretty solid mana. Arid Mesa not getting black is a little unfortunate. Now there's Wrenn and 6, but I only have the one fetch. So I guess I'll just take Ether Spellbomb. There's a Mox Opal, but we didn't get there on that. One of the first times I even admit that. All right, so Underworld Breach is out. Wow, this pack actually ended up being kind of bad. No one took any of the 3 green cards. It's okay, I'll take Voice of Victory, because at this point I would like to cut Blood Tithe, cut Blackcleave Cliffs, and I'll just be Esper. Arid Mesa is still a blue-white land. Oh, there is Lightning Helix. I do like Lightning Helix, but enough to play. I mean, do I play Sparas? I have some random green lands, but I don't think those help that much. I'm not going to play Lightning Helix, I don't think. I just think that my mana does not really lend itself to Helix. Oh, you know what? I'll take Mind Twist. I don't usually like Mind Twist that much, but I've got Remand and Reprieve into Mind Twist is pretty good. And here, oh, do I want Murderous Cut or do I want Mosswood Dread Knight? Because I actually could splash green kind of easily. Let's take Mosswood Dread Knight. And maybe we get in Tarmogoyf as well. Let's see. This is 9 lands. So right now this is 17 lands plus Mox, or 18 lands plus Mox. So I have room for another card or two. And even if you discount the red-green land, I still have a bunch of green fixing. Tarmogoyf, like I said, is not that bad. People are playing White Weenie and whatnot. I'm not playing any of those cards. Workshop Nexus. What a pair. Now this is 12 lands. Sorry, Preacher. So I kind of get to cut one card. Oh, wait, Blue Marsh goes in too. I mean, do I want to play the Breach? I could just play the Breach off of Arid Mesa, Multiversal Passage, Blackcleave Cliffs, Commercial District. Maybe I should have taken Territorial Kavu. Though Mind Twist actually seems like it's going to be decent. Set Lurrus Companion. So currently this is 17 lands plus a Mox Emerald. So kind of one over. So what does my mana look like? I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. That's plenty. And blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. Yeah, that's all right. And then I took a pirate super early. I wish I would take an oust now. And then green, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green. Yeah, that is also 7 with all Mox. So that's all fine. I mean, I could put in Blackleaf Cliffs over swamp, and I could cut a swamp and go one fewer land. And then, do I want to put in... Do I want to put in the breach? I mean, I could put in commercial district. I kind of have to cut one of these other lands. Or I just play 17 lands. Maybe I just play the breach. So what am I doing with this breach? And to cut like Voice of Victory, because I'm not really using Voice of Victory for anything specifically great. Breach and then just replay a couple spells. I don't have any other way to use the graveyard besides, of course, Lurrus, but Lurrus doesn't like tax all the spells. Yeah, that breach seems like it's fine. And I'll have Blackleaf Cliffs, Commercial District, Arid Mesa, Multiversal Passage to cast it, and Chromatic Star. All right. Lurrus is my companion. Let's do it. Let's see how this goes. All right, battling a Johnny here. Yeah. Well, this is a hand. I will keep this hand, and I don't want to see a fast hand when I have a library. Let's see. Turn one him. Oh, turn one Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, that's fine. I'll play my library. I won't get to draw right away, but then I'll just pass, and then on the next turn I do get to draw. And I don't know what they're probably not going to take Mind Twister him. They could take Drain. They could just take Pyrite. That wouldn't be crazy either. Okay, library go. If they have another piece of discard, it's gonna be brutal. Consider. Yeah, you got it. Oh, they chose to keep it. Don't like that. All right, they'll take one. No plays. Nice, nice, nice. Draw a card. And do I want a Saga? I kind of want to hymn them next turn. So let's go Blooming Marsh, I guess. Pass the turn. I was really hoping they did not play Malcolm end of turn. That was, or Fairy Mastermind. Though if they had Fairy Mastermind, they would have played it in response to library. Okay, let's see what Booster Tutor finds. Get some action here. Meticulous Archive. Okay. I feel like my hymn is going to get countered here, but I accept. I accept the terms. And this mana drain is not looking like it's going to do a whole lot this game. Miscalc? Miscalc's not crazy. Huh. Do I want to just go Multiversal Passage on blue, pass with Miscalc up? I kind of do. Blue, pay 2 life. And I have 7 cards in hand. They don't know about the Miscalc, but I just feel like they know him is coming, and they considered kept on top, played an untapped land, said go, made no plays. I feel like I can just chill here. If they play something expensive, I can counter it, and if they don't, I can just library again. And if I draw another blue, then I can even just have double blue up. Dothy Voidwalker. Well, that's annoying. Oh, Inquisition. Do I want to miscalc? No. That's fine. Let's draw. Oh. Well, there we go. Okay, so that is perfect. So I have 9 cards in hand. So let's go Bleachbone Verge, Inquisition, so I can best decide how to proceed from here. Mana Leak. Sure. And then I think I just pass the turn. No, let's just not get greedy. Let's just do this X equals 2. Let's just kill those 2. Because the problem is if I pass and then they Voidwalker to Inquisition, it's so bad for me. All right, they were just dead. All right. Library of Alexandria really did its thing. That is kind of what you want to do with library. And having sweepers, though balance is not the best sweeper when you're librarying, but, you know, what can you do? Okay, battling Vorticlax. And I'm on the play. Yeah, this hand looks good. Turn 1 Pyrite. Arid Mesa gets Commercial District. Funnily enough. I think I'm just going to go Swamp on turn 2. Though maybe I go Arid Mesa. Maybe I don't end up having to use the miscalc yet. Let's see what I draw. No, I kind of even want to get Tundra with that land, so let's just play this and pass. I don't know. Maybe I'll get Commercial District. See what they got. If they play a cheap creature that I can kill. Oh, yeah. So let's just let that resolve. Crack this. Let's get Commercial District. And scry. Let's bin a Tarmogoyf. If I can get that back with Lurrus at some point here. And nug that. And then my plan is to just go miscalc your 3-drop and then Mind Twist you for 3. Seems like a pretty good one. They play 2 cards. They'll have 5 cards. They'll have 2 cards left after all that. Assuming they tap out for something here. They do. All right. Miscalc. Mind Twist you and then Dismember to clean up and then Lurrus and replay Tarmogoyf and Pyrite. I mean, that's what this deck does. Oh, Shieldred's Edict does more cleanup? All right. I could technically wait a turn, but it feels like just getting this down is good. Oh, Minsk and Boo. Nice. I mean, I guess I actually had some decent answers to Minsk and Boo, but getting Minsk and Boo is pretty good. Mother Runes, Marsh Flats, go. Let's draw a card and lose a life. Chromatic Star. Lush Portico. Don't really want Library at this point. And then I'll play Mosswood Dread Knight. I don't need to kill Mother Runes because I have Shieldred's Edict. Though, well, I guess if they play another creature and I Shieldred's Edict, they could just sack the other creature. But if they play a good creature, because if they play a bad creature, this kind of works out poorly. Okay. Generous Plunder. Let's attack with Mosswood Dread Knight, see what they do. They could block and give it protection. They're not going to. Let's go Shieldred's Edict now. You want to sacrifice a non-token creature. And if they want to sack that to keep Mother Runes, it's fine. We'll put Lurrus into hand and we'll play Sparta's Headquarters and pass the turn. And Lurrus Pyrite Spellbomb can kill Mother Runes, which is pretty nice. So I go Lurrus, Pyrite. Let's see what they have. They have like a big 5-drop. Titania would be annoying. Let's see what it is. Glorybringer. Okay. Well, they didn't even exert it. Interesting. Okay, so let's go Lurrus. Pyrite. I love Lurrus decks. Pyrite the Mother of Runes. Dismember to Glorybringer. Oh yeah. We've just surgically dismantled every card they've played. Hit for 3, and if they kill Lurrus, I have Unearth, and if they don't, I can replay Tarmogoyf. Oh yeah. Easy game. Look at that. This is how the Lurrus decks try to, what they try to do. So if you're taking notes, if you want to draft Lurrus, this is the sort of thing that you want to get up to. I would say the mana in this deck, not as good as it could be, but, we do our best. All right, let's see what Liliana has for me. I'm on the play. All right, turn 1 Malcolm into Reprieve. Well, Reprieve's actually not up quite yet, but that's okay. I'll pay 2 life, play a Mox, pass the turn. I can Shieldred's Edict on turn 2. Soul Ring, okay. Into more? Ooh, Candelabra. All right, they got an Academy in that deck. Okay, I don't have tons of artifact removal. I think it's more likely that I play around Oust than Mana Tithe. That would be funny if they Mana Tithe me, though. Let's hit. Let's draw. I'm going to discard Toxic Deluge, I think, and then play Marsh and Star. And now I have Reprieve up via Chromatic Star. No Academy. Oh my god. All right. We're dead. We just don't really have a way to kill the Academy, and they're just going to overpower us pretty badly with mana. Their draw, I mean, Solar and Candelabra Academy is just outrageous. They have 5. I mean, they have 6 mana on turn 2 right now, but it scales up really disgustingly. They play an Urza's Bauble that's plus 2 mana because they're tapping Academy twice. Tamiyo's fine. What I need them to do is like cast like a Tinker and have me get to remand the Tinker. Oh, okay. Shield's Edict your Tamiyo. Draw. I mean, if I find like Mind Twist or him or something, that's a pretty big game. Not so much. I'm gonna discard the Bleachbone. No, I'll discard. I want to play the Restless Vinestock at some point here, and I kind of want to play Commercial District first. Yeah, let's just discard Bleachbone Verge. It's fine. Let's play Commercial District. Just get Arid Mace out of here. I don't really need that too much. All right, pass the turn. Oh my god. Okay. We're playing against a reasonable deck over here. You can see that. Reprieve is not really going to do the trick here. They have 7, 8, 7, 10 mana. Haven't put a land yet either. What the heck is this? What costs 10? Are they just casting Upheaval? Oh, they're casting Ulamog? All right, fine. I personally just don't put Ulamog in my decks because when you generate that much mana, there are better things. But when you have 10 mana on turn 3, it really does do the trick. I will give it that. All right, well, Battle of Johnny here. That was a Academy is a tough matchup for Lurrus. Oh yeah, look at this hand. I mean, Balanced Library, like I said, not the best combo, but Library with 2 good 1-drops and a Tarmogoyf, and they played a blue land. Okay. Turn 1 Library, go up to 8, discard Tarmogoyf, turn 2 unearth the Tarmogoyf combo. Any combos? Preordain. Go nuts. Hopefully they don't have Wasteland or Strip Mine. Because what I'm going to do is go drop to 8, drop to 9, then go Blooming Marsh, Pirate, Spellbomb, pass the turn. Unless I draw Inquisition, that would be the ideal draw. Swamp, go. I didn't draw any of those, so yeah, let's go Blooming Marsh. Oh no, into Pirate, Spellbomb. Pass the turn. I have Dismember for a creature play. If they play like a Planeswalker here, it could be annoying. Oh, Stock Up's fine. They're casting Stock Up. I'm just drawing an extra card every turn off Library. So they spent 3 mana to draw 2 extra cards. 2 good cards, 2 of the best 5. But so far I've spent effectively 2 mana to draw 2 cards. And about to be a third. I go Bleachbone Verge Tarmogoyf. And it's going to be instant sorcery land. It's going to be a 3/4. Effective 4/5 with a Pyrite Chill in there. I would like to find Inquisition or him, or Mind Twist, any of those cards. Oh, Malcolm. I can't even play Malcolm this turn. So let's just cast Tarmogoyf here. Oh, there wasn't instant yet, but I guess there will be soon enough. I mean, I could have played a tap land so I could get Malcolm up. If I had like miscalc, I'd be a little more prone to do that. All right, we're both spending time drawing cards, but they're using cards to draw cards, and I'm using a land to draw my cards. Oh, sneak is dangerous though. Don't like seeing that. Sneak can go over the top of all this really badly. All right, him, Mind Twist, Inquisition, Miscalculation. These are all cards it would be really nice to find. And a tapped Stomping Ground, huh? Okay. Okay, Reprieve is something. I unfortunately can't currently cast Reprieve without tapping Library. Because I have to play Star, but I think that's okay. And I'll play Creeping Tar Pit. And attack. I'll reprieve the sneak, and that'll give me another turn of draws. Okay, sack this for white. Draw. Reprieve. Okay, Remand is also nice. Draw and miscalc. Okay. Restless Vinestock. I'm going to attack because I'm going to play Malcolm rather than... Oh, they didn't block. Nice. Okay. I'm going to discard to hand size. All right, no, I can't play Malcolm. I could discard Malcolm for Unearth next turn, because I'm definitely going to cast Remand here. Yeah, I think that I do that. I don't know. I could have just discarded Balance, but there's some weird spots where they like do some Torsten or Worldspine stuff, and I balance Dark Ritual. Okay. Well... I can Remand the sneak. I guess I draw first. Because I only have one blue mana anyways. And hope that they don't play it again this turn. And maybe I can miscalc. Hopefully they just don't have a land. I don't know how likely that is. I have some discard, but... Oh, they couldn't play the sneak this turn. This game about the sneak is really funny. I don't think I want to sack the Pyrite. Let's draw 14. Let's go Collective Brutality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How do I want to do this? Because I want a Brutality killing that, making them discard, but also kind of making them drain 2, which means I couldn't Library anymore. So if I go Brutality... Unearth, Library. Because Library could find 2, 3, 4. Here, let's go Inquisition you. That'll help me decide at least. I mean, we'll see how bad the sneak is for me too. Snapcaster. They have Fire Covenant, but they don't have a land. All right, I'll take Snapcaster. And let's go land, get blue, pay 2 life, and then draw with Library, or no, let's just go Collective Brutality. Target you, target that, target you, discard Balance, and discard Commercial District. And then now if they Fire Covenant in response, they actually die. Because I have miscalc. And if they don't Fire Covenant, I can take it. And if they don't, nice. Nice. Miscalc the Fire Covenant. And then take the Treasure Cruise. They lose 2 life. It's a 5/6 because no artifacts in the graveyard, right? Draw a card. Oh, was there artifact already in the graveyard? I thought there was not one. Oh, Chromatic Star. Ooh. I thought I had lethal. Well, they can attack me for 19 here. I guess is what's going to happen. Unless they drew another creature, and then I can kill them with Tar Pit. World Spine. Loot. I mean, if they drew a red land, because now I'm taking 19 and they put 3 5/5s into play. I go to 1. What a funny way for this game to end. Creeping Tar Pit for the win. So I guess I needed to multiversal passage for red there. That's what I should have done? Huh. Well, we got there. Ooh, that dodging that sneak for so many turns was awesome. All right, 3-1. Losing badly to Academy, winning against the rest of the stuff. All right, battling Aragorn here. And let's see, on the draw, I will keep this hand. This is the kind of hand on the draw that you can definitely just get run over. Yeah. Well, Jund creatures. We'll see. They get back Gut or Voidwalker. I guess they could get back Ignoble, but that seems a little less likely. What I would like to draw would be like Fatal Push. And that would make me feel pretty good about this situation. All right, I guess I will play the tap land. Any Fatal Pushes? I don't really want to play a Tarmogoyf here. I'd rather have Remand and Malcolm up. It'd be nice to get Malcolm down. Sure. Certainly remanding it doesn't seem that useful. I could have cast Malcolm in response, because what they could do now is they can take the remand. Oh, they took the Mind Twist, sure. Okay, I'll remand that. And then sack Voidwalker to remand my Malcolm, but all right, makes sense. Let's see what I draw. Mana Drain. I don't mind that. Play Chromatic Star. Note that with a Dothy Voidwalker and play Chromatic Star does not actually do anything. All right. I'm going to Mana Drain that. They could sack Voidwalker to remand if they want. And they could remand their Barrowgoyf too and get a card advantage, but then the Voidwalker's off the board and they didn't spend their turn. So they're just going to let me Mana Drain. Oh, are they not going to attack with Voidwalker then? They're just going to leave up Mana Drain? Sure. Tarmogoyf. Spellbomb. Malcolm. Okay, they're going to drain that. Then I'm going to hymn them. And then their Overlord is going to become a creature in a turn, but it's a problem for future me. Hymn you. Oh, got back Vaultborn. Oh, that's what they were going to use the Mana Drain mana for. All right, this is close. I mean, they've got Overlord in play. Oh, never mind. So let's sack this for black. Land would be really nice here. Well, that's actually fine too. Okay, eat your Overlord. Attack for 6, Tarmogoyf. What a card. And then Unearth Malcolm. And I still have Ether Spellbomb up. Wow, we destroyed them. And my Lurrus isn't even coming out yet. It will though, soon enough. I was going to be happy to put Lurrus in the hand last turn, but I'm also happy doing this. They're at 6 now. Let's draw with Malcolm. Yeah, definitely discarding Lush Portico because we're going to put in Lurrus, then play Vinestock. And now an untapped land lets me attack with Vinestock too. All right, well, we were on the draw and they had Mox on the play, but they got completely dismantled by a combination of good interactive spells. And this has been a real Lurrus clinic, I will say that. All right, battling Karn, and we're grinding them out with this Lurrus deck. I'm on the play. All right. I don't have any blue mana, and I have a double blue card, but Balance is a pretty fantastic card. Oh, so is Mind Twist. I'll keep that on top. Probably just Brutality here. Just no discard, just to see what's coming. Collective Brutality. Am I getting Spell Pierced? And then I could Mind Twist next turn. What I really hope is that next turn I just draw a Tundra. That'd be perfect. And then go Remand your play into Twist for 3. Having both Remand and Reprieve with Mind Twist is pretty nice. I feel like they're just... Oh, they're bolting me in response? Oh, Mana Tithe. Sure. That plays. I kind of... Balance Mind Twist is not also a combo exactly. But let's see what we draw here. Shieldred's Edict. I think I'll just Mind Twist for 2. And then maybe hit some lands or something. Dig Third Path. Okay, I didn't really guess that that's where that was going. It looked like we were just Boros. I guess not. I'll probably end up casting Balance if they cast another creature here. And I might have to discard Mana Drain. It'd be nice to draw an artifact or something. I guess I'll just pass. I don't really think casting Balance and discarding a card to kill a Luminarch really makes sense. Oh. Okay. I think I'll cast Balance or Deluge here. Take some damage. So I'm going to go to 11. Okay. And I kind of hope they just play another creature, though they might just Lutri. No, they're just chilling. All right. Deluge X equals 4. I mean, they've already used Mana Tithe. I don't know what other counters they could have here. All right, those die. They didn't have anything. Lutri in hand. Oh, man. Just play Tarmogoyf. Let's pass the turn. No blue mana is tough. Chromatic Star? Be a nice little draw. Oh, they drew blue before I did. We both had blue light hands. Okay, Sparas is nice. Let's attack first. I think... Could they have Wandering Emperor here? They could. I just haven't... I mean, it's best of 1. I haven't seen it yet. It feels a bit premature to be playing around it. I could put Lurrus into hand here, but at some point I'll cast Balance. I don't really want to have it in hand yet. I have nothing in my graveyard to get with it. It's chilling where it is. Oh, I hope I can Shieldred's Edict whatever this play is. Because if I can Edict this play and then have a counterspell up next turn, I'll feel pretty good about the situation. If this is Time Walk, copy it with Lutri, I will not feel good about the situation. Abrade Lutri. Sure. I'm just going to eat their Lutri. Doesn't make my thing big or anything. Remand would have been nice. Remand the copy. Let's draw library. All right. Now we'll put Lurrus into hand. Because we got a reason for it. We got a Tarmogoyf. And it would still be nice to get to land a good Remand here, though. Library being a colorless land there is kind of awkward. Okay. Yeah, Remand that. That's for sure. Blue land. All right, I'm just going to play Tar Pit. No, I'm not even going to say go. I'm going to do the Lurrus thing. I know I could have mana drain up if I waited a turn, but I feel like just passing on the turn's worth of mana isn't going to be that good. And if their play is Chandra minus kill Lurrus, and then I get to attack and kill Chandra, that's fine. Seems reasonable to me. If they have like a Wrath or something, yeah, that's a little more annoying. All right. You got a Chandra. Oh, they're adding red? Oh, into Carnage Interpreter. Okay. Discarding a mana drain. Interesting. Well, let's just draw. Oh, another land is not bad. Oh, and they have Flage in their graveyard? Oh, I see. I see what's going on. Attack Chandra. I think they're going to block, yeah. And then I can replay Goyf with Lurrus, and now I can Fatal Push the Carnage Interpreter. And they can kill Lurrus with Chandra. They are going to Flage first, I would imagine, just to see if that works. Though maybe they're adding mana for Flage, and then I get to mana drain. This balance is looking really bad right now against Clues, Flage, and Chandra, so, you know, what can you do? And then I'll get to attack with Tarmogoyf and Creeping Tar Pit, and it's going to be close is what it is going to be. Mana drain. Wow, they still have enough to bring back Flage again? Yeah, this is not good. What? Oh, they're adding red? They draw planes and they're just going to bring it back again? Oh, Legion Extruders. They're doing it that way. Oh, man, and they get to make a token? Jeez, their draw was nice. Drawing Legion Extruder was insane there. Huh. All right. You don't need to do anything right now. I need to draw something pretty spectacular. Oh, they main phased it. Interesting. Unearth for Lurrus is not that bad, to be honest, but I don't think I'm beating Flage coming back very easily. I guess I'll attack Chandra. And they chump. And then I just pass? All right. So they can go like minus Chandra on Tarmogoyf and then Flage it if they want. They can bring back Flage. Wow, Legion Extruder. It killed my Lurrus and made a 3/3. What a crazy draw. Huh. All right. There goes Flage. They have one card left probably. Yeah. Oh, they can actually shrink Goyf with Flage too. All right. Put me to 4 and then Chandra me to 2. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable way to do it, though they did it in the wrong order. Oh, they could have time warped. Nice. That would have been a little bit tougher. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here, but I'll just take my turn. I don't think I even cycle an Earth. I think I just draw a Reprieve. No. Too much stuff. Too much stuff. They did some good grinding there. Mostly the Flage was really what got me. Without Flage, I feel like I would have been okay. All right. Battling Narset, I think. I'm not sure. I'm on the draw. Turn on Inquisition, turn 2 Remand with Spellbomb and Unearth. Yeah, not bad. What? Once upon a time. Into a Bloomin' Onion. All right, Bloomin' Marsh. Go. I like that. All right, let's Inquisition here. Talisman, Emrakul, Remand. Okay, well, I'll take Remand. I'm going to get channeled. My body is ready to get channel Emrakul'd. Yeah, you know what the funny thing about that is? Ether Spellbomb actually does stop that combo. They can channel Emrakul and then you bounce it with Spellbomb. They take an extra turn, but their Emrakul's in their hand. All right. And Let's go Mire and go, I think. Do I use my mana? No, let's just pass. That's close because it's like, obviously they're pretty likely to not play a spell, but I don't really need to get Ether Spellbomb and Retrofitter into play. And because I can just do that next turn. Oh, well, drawing the Mox was not bad. Retrofitter, Ether Spellbomb. All right, now I've got a bit of a clock on them. Oh, I thought that was a shifting woodland. Okay, well, I'm glad it's a forest. Tameo. Okay, I'll remand the Tameo for sure. Oh, remanding Tameo into Mind Twist is so filthy. Oh, and I drew the land. Oh, this is really something. X equals 4. Tameo, but you're supposed to stop us from the discard. Oh, and I got the reprieve too, and they shuffle Emrakul back in. Hope you draw the Emrakul. I mean, they get to play something here if they have something. All right, once upon a time, I guess that kind of counts. And then into Ulamog. All right, so I just got to watch out for channel, huh? So let's go pay 2 life. I'm going to put Lurrus into hand because I can make a Retrofitter. I don't have any zeros to play. Let's just make a Retrofitter, and then I'll play Lurrus with Ether Spellbomb in the graveyard because I'll draw or make a Retrofitter, draw off Spellbomb, and then play Lurrus, replay Spellbomb. Oh, Balance. That was their card? Tap for mana, sure. That was a really good draw. I'm glad they drew the thing first. Actually, I'll keep Unearth because it's just cheaper to do it that way. Make a servo. Draw a card. Shieldred's Edict. All right. Unearth Lurrus. Play a Spellbomb, and I'll just play my land. I think I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. I can just play my lands. I'm not cycling Sparta's Headquarters. And fairly protected from channel as well. In fact, the channel is going to stop working very quickly here. Actually, let's draw a card. And let's just make another servo. Land, Spellbomb. I mean, we're just cruising now. Attack for 5, and now they technically could channel, but it wouldn't even do anything. They'd kill Lurrus, I'd bounce it, then I'd Edict their Ulamog. All right, 5 and 2. All right, the little Lurrus deck that could, getting us to Diamond 1 here. I like it. All right, battling against Rutha or something. This is the Strixhaven thing. Oh, we're going to get a good Saga draw. We haven't done that yet. Look at this. Turn 1 Commercial District. Or actually, no. I just want to play turn 1 Saga. I've got the Mox. So even though it's not playing a tap land on turn 1, turn 1 Saga, Retrofitter, and I think I just play the Mox. It's basically Prismatic Ending, Portable Hole, Embereth Shieldbreaker, and March of Otherworldly Light versus Duress, Thoughtseize, Inquisition. So, but Duress, Thoughtseize, and Inquisition, I think, are better cards. So I think I'm just going to do this. And turn 2, make a Saga token. Turn 3, make a Saga token and go get like a Spellbomb or a Chromatic Star. Sounds pretty good to me. What do they got? They got moves? Prismatic Vista. Okay. God, if I get Prismatic Ending off of Prismatic Vista, that'd be fitting. Forest. Oh, Fast Bond. Okay. Yeah, here we go. I have a very strong start, but they, oh, they didn't play anything. Okay. In that case, let's play land. Pass the turn. I want to leave Swamp up so next turn I can play a Swamp after using Saga, but I guess I'm not casting Unearth. Maybe I should have just left Shieldred's Edict up in case they have some bizarre Lotus sneak attack deal. They have Fast Bond and they didn't play anything, so they don't have tap lands in hand? What's going on here? I guess we'll see. If I get Channel Emrakul because I didn't play my swamp, it's going to be really impressive. They have a decent amount of mana. All right, Grim Monolith. And pass the turn. Okay, well, you're not going to get a lot of time here. Huh. Do I make another token here? I kind of think I do. And I'll get Ether Spellbomb. Play Commercial District. I'll keep Reprieve on top, I guess. So they have to play something really good here, and I have Shieldred's Edict and Spellbomb. I guess actually playing Swamp last turn would have been better for multiple reasons. I would have had Edict up last turn, and then this turn I could, instead of playing Commercial District, just play Tundra and have Tundra Spellbomb up. I don't know how much that would matter. I mean, presumably they're going to do something here. Otherwise, they're dead next turn, right? Well, no, they're not quite dead. I could make one Retrofitter token and attack them for 12. I guess I could have gotten Pyrite, but I don't feel like killing them next turn is necessarily going to be the issue. Tezzeret. Okay, you can untap the Grim Monolith, so it's basically free. To Scrubland. I think that something like Pest Infestation would be really bad for me here. A Wrath would do something. Haywire Might. That can block and then kill a Retrofitter. It's true. Land. So if I attack Tezzeret with both, I think it works. I think it's worth doing that because they can block with Haywire Might. I pass the turn or pass priority, and then they kill Retrofitter or Mox, or maybe Ether Spellbomb if they're really hard up. Oh, is that killing the Spellbomb? No. I could see arguments for all three of these. Okay, they're killing Retrofitter, so let's make a servo, because I need the token to be big enough, the construct to be big enough to kill the Tezzeret still. And I still have Shieldred's Edict, Remand, and Reprieve up. Okay. That worked out fairly well. Assuming this goes through, which I think it probably will. Unless they have something here. Interesting, do they? Because if they kill my token here, I kind of feel like I should Reprieve or Remand it. I guess probably better to Remand it because, well, my blue-white source is the same, so I guess it's Necromancy. Huh. Oh, they're necromancing to make it Haywire Might big enough to... All right, that's fine. It's going to make Tezzeret one bigger here. But they're just going to lose the Haywire Might end of turn. That's okay. The reason I don't mind this so much is I can still just Reprieve their next play. They did gain 2 more life. Like, they can use Tezzeret to untap Grim Monolith. We'll live. Necromancy Haywire Might is a +1/+1 loyalty to Tezzeret. I don't know what they're up to over here. Okay, I guess not anything anymore. All right. Is this Lurrus deck going to go the distance? I mean, it ranked us up, so I guess in that sense it sure has. So is that 6-2? What were our losses? Our losses were to the Academy deck that just had an incredibly busted start, and the Jeskai deck that discarded Flage to Carnage Interpreter and just completely housed me with it. I had to bring him back twice. That was tough. All right, battling Elspeth for the trophy. I'm on the draw this time. Oh, I can go turn 1 Tarmogoyf if I want. Or Retrofitter. We'll see what they do on turn 1. It's also possible I go turn 1 Retrofitter off Mox and Fatal Push. All right. Feels like Might as well play around Mana Tithe here. Turn 1 Goyf seems kind of nice. And then turn 2, play the Arid Mesa to use Saga. It's just, you have to think about your Saga lands, because whatever land you play on turn 2, you're also not going to get to use turn 3 if you want to make a Saga token. Tarmogoyf Urza Saga. Enchantment land. There we go. They're going to kill my Tarmogoyf here? Oh, strip mine my Saga? Oh, well, we went for it. Okay, so now I just get to go Arid Mesa, attack. There's already a land, so I don't need to sack it. Pass. I'm going to just get Tundra and play Malcolm. Do this. Tundra, Malcolm. And this Tarmogoyf's about to beat the crap out of Boros here. Oh, let's play my Blooming Marsh first. Fatal Push you. It's a 4/5 Goyf. Attack for 6, and then get to Malcolm. Oh, into Remand. That is perfect. I have him versus Mana Drain. I think Mana Drain is going to be more important. And I'm not going to play Retrofitter because I'll leave up Remand. I mean, this was just a beating of a draw. Mox really just unlocked it all. I got to play turn on Goyf, made them strip mine Saga on turn 2 and skip their turn. All right, that's annoying, but I don't really think remanding it's going to do much, so I'm not going to. Oh, that was a nice draw. All right, pay 2 life. Attack. It's possible I discard Retrofitter here. Do they have a Path to Exile or something? No, they're just going to take it. All right. I'm just going to discard Inquisition because I'm going to eat the Grim here because I want to keep Malcolm alive. A Demi. All right, I'll remand it. Ooh, Underworld Breach was not an ideal draw. But now they have to have an answer to the Goyf. Skyclave. All right, they go to 3 now. Sunbait Canyon is a thing. Oh, Reprieve. Ooh, we're going to get into Malcolm discard play for free territory here in a second. Ha! I did discard the him. They have all these cards. I actually think I'm just... Actually, do I discard Breach? No, I'm just going to discard him. Then play Retrofitter. Pass the turn. And I'm just going to reprieve that. I want to use my mana. And now they can't play a Demi and block because they can't pay a life. Oh no, they couldn't go to 2. Sorry, they have to have a way to block it. Figure of Destiny. Oh, we're going to get to Underworld Breach. This is awesome. Yeah, we are definitely breaching here. They go to 1. Draw with Malcolm. Discard Underworld Breach. Cast it. And let's see. I don't have the mana to do that much with it, but I can go Inquisition Shieldred's Edict. That's probably good. Or I could him, or I could Fatal Push. Let's go Inquisition. Exiling those 3. Luminarch. I'm going to take a Demi. And then I guess I can't actually Fatal Push and actually have it kill something. That's funny. I could reprieve the Fatal Push. I could Shieldred's Edict again. Or sorry, Inquisition again. Does that do anything? I mean, at this point, they have to draw something. I think... And I get to make a Retrofitter token, so I think Shieldred's Edict seems fine, yeah. They sack a non-creature. I guess my Goyf's gone forever, so I can just... It doesn't matter what the card types. And they're going to sack the figure. All right. And pass the turn. And I get to make a retrofitter token. They also have to draw an answer to Malcolm or they're dead. They have to sack Sunbait Canyon. Land, Screaming Nemesis. Make a retrofitter. Here, if I block that. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I wasn't going to block there. Don't worry. Ooh, is that a little trophy? Lurrus strikes again. All right, well, that was really just a demonstration of Lurrus doing its thing. I mean, that was, like, look at this deck. Just Lurrus with, like, Mind Twist, Inquisition, Hymn to Turok, Collective Brutality as discard, Remand, Miscalc, Reprieve, Mana Drain as counters, Deluge Balance as sweepers, and then, like, Dismember, Shielder's Edict, Collective Brutality, Fatal Push, Pyrite, Aether's Poem is like removal. Just a couple threats. The Tarmogoyf did some good work. Mosso Dreadnought was fine. The Breach was like mostly weak, but I think it was okay to include. Malcolm is great, of course. Spell Bombs are great with Lurrus. Having an Unearth is good. So when you're Lurrus, like having removal, counters, discard, mana fixing, a way to get back Lurrus, some threats and some trinkets to recur. Seems like a lot of things, but you draft a lot of colors and you take a lot of cards other people don't really want. Like Unearth and Spell Bombs are just not super high picks. Mosso Dreadnought and Tarmogoyf are basically free, but with all the people playing Boros, Tarmogoyf is back in business. So that'll do it for this one. I hope this was instructional and I thought it was a lot of fun too. So I'll be back tomorrow with some more Magic. I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.